Hello everybody, Ultra Prime here, back with another Transformers video review, and today we are going to be taking a look at Transformers The Last Knight Deluxe Class Berserker, which you can barely see him pop up on the screen. Who cares though? I'll move this back just a bit. Like I said, Berserker. So moving a bit back even more so you can see a lot of it. Just like that. Brightness all the way up. There we go. So, Berserker, he is this, I forgot what kind of car he is. He's obviously a Chevrolet, as you can see by that symbol there. I don't know what Chevrolet he is, but yeah. So, real quick, we're actually going to be taking a look at the packaging. This is the packaging. This is Hasbro, Transformers The Last Knight, Decepticon Berserker, and you have this. Yeah, you have a falling box, but you have this nice image of Berserker, and I don't know how much eyes he has there. He has 8 eyes. Weird. And one thing that you should notice is that he is one of the Dreads from Dark of the Moon, one of the surviving Dreads. Well, that's what I think. And right here is his Transformers Premiere Edition. So yeah. On the other side, it says Deluxe Class, and it's a Transformer with a carried-on image of the rest of the Berserker and the Decepticon symbol up there. Flipping it to the other side, you have a Decepticon symbol on the bottom with a nice-looking image of Berserker, and he just looks really cool. And his description is Raging Destroyer, and it also says Decepticon Berserker. Like I just said a couple minutes ago. And the other side I already showed you. So on the back or bottom of it, it says Authentic Transformers, and there's the price tag. I don't even know what it is. And on the top of it, it has Decepticon Berserker, Megatron, and Barricade, and some weird symbol things that I don't even know. But yeah, so on the back of the packaging, I'm going to take a look at this real quick. Also look out for Barricade and Bumblebee, which I already have the Barricade and I already made a video. And I'm not getting the Bumblebee because it's a repaint. It is GM licensed, and it is by Hasbro, like I just said. Now that is what the price is, except for the windshield. The windshield is not that actual color. I'll show you what the real color of the windshield looks like. It is blue, not that metallic purple-ish. Right here, this whole entire thing is also not what it's supposed to look like. And there's your teaser for what he's going to look like, but yeah, get the box out of here. So, before we actually get to that, there are his weapons, and you can obviously tell that these are from the Dreads, because they use this. They threw in an Ironhide, and Ironhide basically like threw a car at the other Dreads and all that. So yeah, these are Dread weapons. So let's get on to Barricade Berserker. Sorry, they both have B, so it just makes it sound weird. Whatever, you don't care. All right. So the side of the car, this is really cool. The thing I don't understand here is this really weird gray bit with the peg thing. It's weird. The front of it, that just looks amazing. The other side is the same thing. It's kind of weird. The back of it, you can actually see some robot cable right there, but who cares? The back of it's pretty nice. The front of it has sirens, so yeah. And mostly all the Dreads are this Chevy SUV, so yeah. And on the bottom of it, there's his face. So yeah, to transform it is super simple. All you gotta do is pretty much just sort of, I don't know what to call it, unpeg or something. Just lift this up and lift it back down. And that's the first step. Second step is what you're gonna do is lift this whole entire thing up. Not that. Grab the sides of the doors and unpeg them. Bring them all the way to the sides of them. This one I pegged in really well. Okay. Just like that. Then lift up this whole entire windshield / hood and put down the windshield. It doesn't peg, it just sits there. Now what you're going to want to do is come over here and unpeg the feet. Just push it out and it'll unpeg and go down. And for some reason mine unpeg all the time. But right here you're going to have to unpeg this both times. Then this whole entire back section will actually accordion in, just like that. Going up over here, we are actually going to bend this whole entire section up and grab the weird butt piece thing, kind of move it down a bit so I can cover those wheels, and the rest of his body should collapse together. It doesn't peg in, which is really weird. But now what you're going to want to do is rotate his legs and just kind of position them however you want here, because you gotta align them straight. Next what you're gonna do is bend his legs all the way down and bend these feet things out like that, and these little heels not all the way out, sort of just like that. So yeah, what you're pretty much gonna want to do is chicken leg them. Okay, so now what you're gonna want to do is what was it? Yeah, grab his head and kind of just grab it out like that, make him hunched. And what you're going to want to do is kind of bend his arm down like that and rotate it around. And kind of just position it down, arm out, rotate it around, and down. So, yeah, just like that. Let me just position him real quick, because he's really weird when this happens. There we go. So now what you're going to want to do is get his arms and kind of bend them. Then fold out this hand, just like that. And grab the side of the car and just fold it there. And grab this right here and unpeg it. Lift it up. And you got that thing. Oop. Okay, just to let you know, this piece always falls off of where it's supposed to go. So pretty much what you're going to want to do is peg it back in, if it falls out, of course. Bend his arm, fold out hand, fold down car part, and unpeg, spike, and lift it up. Just like that. Now, there he is. He's really small. I guess you can make him humongous if you want to. I'll show you how in a sec, until I can actually make him stand. There we go. So, yeah, you just saw my whole entire display. I don't care. But there is his head. It looks amazing, and it does look like a dread. Up here, his spikes have got some good detail. And one of the things that you will notice the most is that giant red X, which is kind of weird. Going all the way down, you can see how detailed he is. And he has claws that are also painted orange at the fingertips and is red there, which kind of looks weird. I don't understand why. But putting this guy back up here on a stand. Yeah, so that's pretty much it right there. Let me just... There you go. Like that. Alright, so... Yeah, there he is. He is pretty cool. And, like I was talking about earlier, is how the paint is way different here. Okay. So here's the box. And, Berserker. So right here, as you can see on the head, it has some brown copper paint on the dreadlocks and in the, up there, upper middle bits. We can actually look on this one, and the dreadlocks are a different gray, and is also a different gray inside the corners in there. Another thing that you'll notice is the claws. They put a lot of detail and made it a lot red. This just looks like they just threw some paint on there and made it orange and not red. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that looks about it. Also the feet right here are kind of a different color. This is more of an orangish. And that one's more dark. So, yeah. Getting this out of the way. Transforming back. All you got to do is render your thing on your phone. Goodness gracious. Okay, I had difficulties there. So, transform back is pretty simple. It's just doing the same thing backwards, like always. What you're gonna do is grab the heels of the feet. How did that fall? I don't know how the display fell, but grab the heels of the feet and just fold them all the way up. You have to unchicken leg them, bend all of his joints back, and this makes him really tall and weird. So yeah, pretty much you're gonna have to grab the sides of the car again. You lift them up, fold in the hands on both bits, grab the spike and peg it into the back of the arm, and position the whole entire arm straight. Same thing here. Why did that happen? Okay, I found out what was happening. It was off balance. So, yeah. And the piece fell off again. So, I'm going to peg that in. Do the same thing with the other arm. Hold on, let me just get that in. There we go. And position it straight. There we go. So, now what you're going to do is kind of just bring his head up. And that is really bad with it. Alright. Then right here, grab the whole entire back section. Fold it out. And unaccordion it, if I can grab the piece right there. And grab the other piece. Now, he is a shell former. What Octobotanist refers to things with giant things like this and are empty. He refers to them as shell formers. And they are a pain in the butt to transform. But what you're going to do now is rotate that up. Rotate this and hinge it up. And kind of just position them a bit straight. Sort of like that. Going back over here, grabbing this whole entire piece, and kind of just putting this there, and pegging this together, just like that. Peg it in, go to the other side, and peg it in. Now, this is the thing that's tricky, is getting this a bit straightened out without unpegging the rest, and it unpegs all by itself. It's excruciating. Okay, just like that. There we go. You got a really weird car with legs. What you're going to do now is kind of rotate the legs and try to get them to where the wheels would be straight. I don't know if that will work. Okay, so I might have difficulties on this part, though. Who cares, though? So, grab the whole entire waist section and go up. And this piece kind of goes up with it. What you're going to do is fold it out. Then grab the whole entire legs and put them all the way down. Not all the way, actually. Grab these bits and fold them out just a bit. And then kind of just grab one leg and peg it in. Other leg and peg it in. Just like that. Now going up again, you have to kind of position this piece up like that. And down sort of like that. Actually, hold on. Don't do that yet. You're going to get messed up. Grab the whole entire windshield and kind of just position it. And then you can do this, because that gets tricky there. Now, what you're going to want to do here is that all these pieces are really loose. So you kind of got to get your finger and push it together. And this just unpegs again. And push it together. There we go. And grab this and just peg it together. Just like that. Yeah, because the peg is actually right there, and it goes into there. Oh man, I wasn't even paying attention to the camera. I don't even know if any of you guys saw that. Go up and peg it in. There we go. Now it's done. Now I actually had an argument with someone at my school. Summer break, by the way. Woo! I had an argument with someone at my school, saying that this wasn't a new mold. He thought it was from the Dark of the Moon. He lost the argument because I showed him the packaging. So yeah, it was not a friend. It was just a guy who likes Transformers. But just to let you know, you see this piece, don't push it all the way, because then your wheels are gonna sound weird. So kind of just push it out just a tiny bit, and then it will roll better. I don't even know if you heard that. It will roll better. There you go. And he actually has storage for his weapons. You can either grab the weapons, and right there is that peg. Just grab, you can just grab the weapon and peg it into the thing. Sort of like that. And you can just drive around, hitting some people. It's not positioned right now. In case I'm pegging too. And you can just come in and just swoop death. So yeah. Another storage place, which I don't really like the storage place, is right here. You grab the piece right here, and just peg it in there. Grab the other one and peg it there. And they sit in there pretty well. But they don't roll as well because the spikes are like the same height. The spikes right here are the same height as the wheels. So every time you roll, it won't roll at all. So getting the things off again. Alright, but I like them without the weapons. So yeah. And I also found a really weirder storage place. This isn't called storage place. It's just that I grabbed the spike and I put it up there. And it kind of holds up there. Where else did I put it? There. So yeah, I kind of just keep them like that. I don't know. It would look like you just fire some spiky missiles at you. And, if you remember my Tiny Turbo Changers episode, I did not collect them all. And, I got these two, which are the ones that I needed. Blackout and Soundwave. So yeah, these are at Walmart as well. So, pretty much what you're gonna do is, he's the same exact as Bumblebee. All you gotta do is kind of just do that and position the whole entire car, the front of the car down, spread out the side of the car, lift up the top of the car, spin this around and kind of position that back, put that there, and lift that all the way up, turn it around, and there is Mini Soundwave. He's pretty cool. He has that Soundwave visor and that Decepticon logo there. Now, he is not a Mercedes, but he is GM licensed. I don't know why they didn't make him a Mercedes, but whatever. Yeah. So, transforming back, I ain't gonna do that, because they're tiny. Blackout is probably one of the coolest ones, and people think that this can't spin. This can actually spin, but I'm pretty sure if you do it way too much, it could probably pop off. But it does spin around, sort of. So, what you do is kind of just very weirdly separate that, and you can't really do anything after that, except go over here, under the whole thing, which I'm not going to reveal his face, but grab these things out, which will become his legs, and push him in, and that's just like that, he's done. So there's his face. He has that bug-like face, like in the original movie, and the Decepticon symbol is also on the chest. Now, Soundwave is bigger, and he's also bigger than what he was remolded after, which was the Bumblebee. So, yeah. Well, this is Octobotamus, and I will... This is Octobotamus. This is not Octobotamus, okay? I was thinking about him for some reason. Now, this is Ultra Prime, and I guess we should be signing off. So, this will be Ultra Prime, signing off.